para penduduk Tanjung Pagar dan Radin Mas, para hadirin yang saya hormati dan cintai, selamat malam. Sudah makan malam? Sudah kenyang? Bagus, enak. Saya belum makan dia. Okey, terima kasih atas sokongan anda pada selama ini. Dengan sokongan anda, kami telah menjayakan Singapura dengan pekerjaan yang baik untuk semua orang. Sekolah-sekolah yang baik untuk anak-anak kami. Tempat tinggal yang sempurna untuk semua orang Singapura. Dengan sokongan anda, kami akan terus melakukan yang terbaik. Kami mahu melakukan lebih baik, membantu keluarga-keluarga yang berpendapatan rendah, keluarga-keluarga yang miskin, serta anak-anak mereka. Kami mahu memberi anak-anak kami pendahuluan yang terbaik dalam hidup. Anak-anak ini tidak bersalah. Mereka sepatutnya menerima pulang yang adil dalam kehidupan. Ramai daripada anda semua amat berbangsa dengan negara kita dan telah menyerahkan lagi semangat ke masyarakat, semangat kampung, the kampung spirit. Marilah kita bekerjasama untuk melakukan yang lebih baik. Saya juga ingin berterima kasih kepada pemimpin-pemimpin masyarakat Melayu Islam kita dalam menjayakan Tanjung Pagar selama ini. Yang paling penting sekarang, pilihan raya ini bukan tentang memilih orang-orang yang sedia membuat janji sahaja. Bukan. Pilihan raya ini bukan hanya milih siapa boleh menjanji lebih banyak, lebih baik. Pilihan raya ini adalah tentang masa depan kita, masa depan anak-anak kita. Yang paling penting, ini tentang siapakah yang kami percaya, siapakah yang kami percaya yang akan menepati janji-janji mereka. Who will keep their promise? Jawapannya hanya satu, itu hanya PAP. Tiap 5 tahun, mereka akan timbul. Mereka katakan yang mereka prihatin terhadap keperluan anda, meminta undian anda. Tetapi, adakah mereka betul-betul mengambil berat tentang anda semua? Ataupun diri mereka sahaja untuk menaikkan nama mereka? Ini betul-betul pertanyaan yang paling penting. Siapa boleh menjanji banyak, tapi yang paling penting, siapa akan kerja keras untuk semua masyarakat Singapura, untuk Tanjung Pagar, untuk Radin Mas. Kalau mereka betul-betul prihatin, di manakah mereka selama ini? Pada masa-masa selain dari tempuh masa pilihan raya, adakah mereka ke sini, kemari untuk berjumpa dengan anda semua dan membantu anda menghuraikan masalah? Tidak ada. Marilah kita kerja bersama, masyarakat dengan pemerintah, kerja bersama, lebih akrab, lebih kerja keras, lagi untuk membentukkan visi Singapura yang lebih cermat, yang lebih bagus. Terima kasih. 亲爱的丹戎8个集选区选民，亲爱的拉丁马斯单选区选民，还有职总的各位同事，大家晚上好！感谢你们出席今晚的第一场国家级的会议，出席今晚我们第一场的国家级的群众大会。我知道大家百忙之中，不过许多今天早上见到我们的人都承诺说，为了 PAP， 为了国家，今天晚上你们将会放弃一切来出席我们这个群众大会。谢谢大家的出席，你们的支持给予我的团队是最大的肯定，也是最大的鼓励。不管我们多累，看到你们高兴，看到你们的支持，我们一定会坚持下去。有人说，部长啊，你做得这么辛苦，给人家骂，给人家嘲笑，又很少时间陪伴你的家人，你为什么还要做下去？我想了许久，我只有一个答案，因为我不舍得放弃我们的国家，不舍得放弃我们的丹戎8个集选区。丹戎8个集选区是我们建国总理还有我们建国一代所一起建造起来的。作为晚辈的，我们将在这基础上打造一个更美好的新加坡，为我们的下一代打造一个更美好的家园。人家说富不过3代，我们就以新加坡人的方式，让大家看到新加坡富是可以过3代，不只要过3代，要多4代、5代、千万的代。那这次的选举，我们是在选什么？我想了许久，今晚我只有一个字跟大家分享：信。我们今天国家能走到这个繁荣昌盛的地步，是因为国人与国家领导人的互信。这互信从哪里来？这互信来得不易，这互信来得从我们国家领导层，从李光耀那一代给予我们的诚信。我妈妈跟我婆婆告诉我，在60年代的困苦日子，在70年代经济危机的时候，他说，李光耀跟他的团队想过的，你们不用去想，因为李光耀跟他的团队已经把我们人民所要的、人民所关心的，已经考虑在里面。他做的一切都是为国为民，这也是我们先辈所教导与遗留下来的给我们的精神。作为晚辈的，我们也保持着这种精神，要为国为民，要与我们的群众建立那种互信。我们作为领导人，要有那种诚信。所以在9月11号我们去投选的时候，我们只要问一句话：哪一个团队我们信得过？哪一个团队值得我们信？把我们的前途，把我们的孩子的前途交托在他的手上，那我们就选那个团队。这次的大选不是算数量，这次的大选 我们是选的是数字，不管执政党或反对党，要以同样的数字来竞争。不管执政党或反对党，我们要选出最有素质的领导人，代表我们的国家进入国会，为民服务，是说得到做得到，不是说一套做一套。哪一个党说得到做得到？只有一个，那就是人民行动党。千万不要选那些说一套做一套，那个很容易，每个人都会。所以，亲爱的选民们，我与我的团队希望给予我们大力的支持，我们将不会辜负你给我们的委托，我们将和你一起携手同心，打造一个更美好的新加坡，更美好的丹戎巴葛，更美好的拉丁马斯区。谢谢大家。Residents of Tanjong Pagar and Radin Mas, friends of NTUC, fellow Singaporeans, thank you very much for your support this evening. Your support is the biggest encouragement that we have, and this is the biggest encouragement that we can ever have. To see the smile on your faces, to see you going about your life happily, to see your children growing up happily, to see our elderly growing up with peace of mind. That is our greatest reward, and that is our greatest joy. Because, as Indrani has said, we have walked 50 years together. More than 50 years. The PAP has led this country for more than 50 years. But we are not resting on our laurels. Never. You are right. We never rest on our laurels. Our country may not be perfect, but we are determined each and every day to make it less imperfect, not for ourselves, but for our children, our grandchildren, and for generations to come. That's what we are working for. We want to keep this country special. We are not happy, we are not contented to be normal. Other people with big landmass, with huge resources, can be normal. But we are determined that even with our finite resources, we will continue to be special. That we will have a home that will be special because our people will be proud to call Singaporeans, not because of what the country can give us only, but also what we can contribute to the community and the country. And that is what will make us special as Singaporeans. So residents and fellow Singaporeans, never believe people who tell you that they want to make Singapore ordinary. If Singapore is ordinary, run off the mill, like some other people, who will come here to invest? Who will come here to create jobs? Who will build this country for ourselves? Nobody. You are right. Nobody. As the Chinese say, 我们不甘心. As the Hokkien say, 唔甘願啊. To make this country special, to make this country average. 50 years on, we have tried so hard to build a special country for ourselves and for our children. Why should we let go of this? Because someone else promised us to be average and normal. No, never give up the country because of this. And now when it comes to the election, we have very simple questions to help us decide which party to support, which team to support. Very simple. We ask the first question, who cares for our residents and our family? Is it people who have walked the journey with us all this while, each and every day, quietly walking the streets, checking on our residents, helping our residents solve the problems, big and small? Or is it somebody who turn up every 4 years and say, give me your votes because I will take care of you? In fact, many of them didn't say they take care of you. Many of them say, vote me in. I want to go to Parliament and speak. That's funny. You want to go to Parliament and speak, and you ask our residents to entrust their votes to you, but do you think about taking care of our residents? Which one comes first? Take care of our residents first, or go to Parliament and make grand speeches first? Take care of our people first. Do our job well before we go to Parliament and make grand speeches. If we never take care of our residents, how do we know what to say in Parliament? If you appear every 4 years for 1 week, 10 days, you think you know our residents? You think our residents will trust you? I will say no. Even for me, if I have not walked the ground, I have not served you truthfully, today I will not dare to stand here, touch my heart, to ask you for your support, to give us a mandate for 4 more years, 5 more years. I won't dare to do that. Second question. Do these people, who are these people? Will they care for our country? Some of them promise you $300 per month. No question asked. I say, please don't insult my residents. You think what? They are here to be bribed? No, our residents are better than that. Our residents know who truly cares for them. If you offer 300, are you making this auction, this election an auction? Pai mai hui. Is this an election or is this an auction? And where does the $300 come from? If we give everybody the same, rich or poor, how are we helping the poor? The way we do business in this government is to make sure that even with the finite resources, we focus the most resources on those who need it most, the low income, the sandwich class, and that is how we will continue to help fellow Singaporeans who are most in need. Not people who anyhow promise and say that we will give everybody $300. If everybody give $300, you ask him, why not give 3,000? Isn't that better? But please, don't look down on Singaporeans. We are not here to be bribed. We are here to entrust our future in the hands of those people who will take care of the residents and take care of the country. Many people want to speak up for the poor. I have been in MSF for 4 years. Many people think that just because you give money, you can solve the problem. I say no. If you have walked the grounds, if you have talked to the social workers, you have talked to the community leaders, you will know. The most disadvantaged in our community need more than money. They need care. They need concern. They don't need people to make grand speeches, but day to day, they need people who can visit them, to touch their lives, to encourage them when they are most down and out. And this is how we will care for all residents of Tanjong Pagar. Not just about giving money, we will find the money to help them. But more importantly, we will mobilize the community to take care of one another as one people, one nation, one Singapore. And for the young people amongst here today, many people will promise you that they will use more reserves to do this and do that. But let me tell you, why are we saving up? We are saving up because we want to take care of our young. With an aging population, we don't want our young to be burdened with the need to take care of a large aging population if we have not saved up. This is being responsible. This is about long-term thinking. If we don't take care of our young by saving up now, by the time 2030 comes, guess what will happen? Our young will have to shoulder the burden of all these challenges themselves. And some of our young may decide that they might have a better future elsewhere. Is that what we want? No. So for those people who anyhow promise that they can use the reserve for this and that, think twice. Today, we saw the ringgit, $1 to 3 ringgit. We are worried because anything happen in Malaysia will impact on us. Today, we feel proud We hold the red passport. We hold the Sing dollar. All this did not come easy. All this came about because of the long-term planning, the long-term commitment, the working together between people and government. That's why we are here today. If today is 1 ringgit to $3, we can know the consequences. So I know and I trust that all Singaporeans will know very well who really have the interests of our people at heart, who really wants to take care of this country, not just today, but for the long term. Even our PMATs, we know. The PMATs are facing a lot of challenges. Some people would like to give us sweet words to say that we can protect our jobs by closing our shores. Yes, maybe in the short term. But in the long term, the jobs will work. Our way of doing things is to make sure that our PMATs are the most competitive one. In NTUC, we are determined to equip our PMATs to make sure that they are not just competitive in Singapore, but in the region and beyond. We need not fear about the competition if we work together as a people, because we will overcome, just as how we have helped our blue-collar workers in the 1970s to become the most competitive workforce in the world. And together, we will be there. Finally, I hope that we will choose a team that will put our country in good standing on the international front. Not because we need to look nice, but because a team that will inspire confidence to anybody watching us that Singapore has a cohesive team, not just only in the PAP, but also the PAP with the people. When PAP is with the people, thinking long-term, doing the correct things for today and tomorrow, when PAP and people are together as one, taking care of this country, that would be the biggest confidence boost that we can ever give to anyone looking at us, to tell them that, fear not, Singapore will thrive for 50 years and more because we are one united people. So, ladies and gentlemen, September 11, vote for the team that is with you, for you, and for Singapore. Work for the team that will unite the country for the next 50 years. Vote for the team that care for you day in, day out. Vote for the team that take care of you, take care of the estate, and take care of the country. So let us look forward to another 50 glorious years for Singapore by working together. Thank you very much.